We'll supply them with chairs.
I think we're live.
Live?
Yeah, it's gone. We're live early this time.
Early live. Welcome to the early live.
That's caught us by surprise.
That got us by surprise, that one.
Surprisingly got us.
We're surprisingly early.
Early.
Hold on, last time we were 7 minutes late, so...
We're making up for 7 minutes late.
So at least we're a little bit early this time. Hello to everyone joining the live stream. Thanks for waiting.
Thank you.
Hopefully the audio's all good, the visual's all good, especially with me in the centre. This is our new employee. His name is Steve, with a P, H.
No, V. With a V.
With a V.
It's not Stephen, it's Stephen.
Stephen. Welcome to the live chat. Thank you everyone for joining. As we let people filter in, we'll do like some dancing.
Yeah, well, you will. If I do that, I'll pull my back out.
Yeah.
No, we're good.
Yeah,
we're good.
that probably didn't look too good.
I look same size as you sat down.
You sat down?
Yeah.
There we go.
Right.
It's not bad.
So, this is going to be workshop update, build update, my dad update because he's not been on the channel in forever. He's been dotting around in the background, but he's not been on the channel. So,
Dotting.
yeah. My dad update, update just in general,
New,
basically.
What's coming in new? What's gone out?
And the fact that we're going SEMA on Sunday, but we will touch on that a little bit later. So, I first like to thank the sponsors of all of our videos, including...
We have a list, because we do have a few. We've got Artec Welding Supplies. Now, they supply us with just about, 50% of our welders here. They sent us welders, plasma cutters, trolleys, absolutely everything. And they are, for the price, they're an absolute fantastic machine. We've got
Dinitrol. Dinitrol do all of our underbody rust prevention, protection, all of that stuff. We use it on every car that we don't use anything else except for Dinitrol. We've got the RC900, which is the rust converter, the 445 and the 4941, which is the stone chip, and the self-knitting stuff, self-healing stuff on the bottom of the cars. We have got a car that's just behind the camera, which is Shmee 150s, which we will be using the Dinitrol stuff on soon as well. We also use the ML, which is the cavity protection as well. It gets in all of the nooks and crannies. So big thanks goes out to Dinitrol. They're a continued sponsor on this channel. We've got the banners up there for Dinitrol as well. So yeah, next.
as you've seen us wear quite a lot in our recent videos, well, for the last 6 months actually, Maxi Flex gloves. I mean, these absolutely fantastic. These black ones we use for welding. They're not actually welding gloves, but they do give you a lot of protection and from heat as well. And we have the blue ones, which is slightly lightweight. Now, they are very easy to work in. In our opinion, we've tried every glove on the planet. In our opinion, out of the gloves that we've tried, these are by far the best. And they're very affordable as well.
Atlas Copco, they did the compressor. We're doing some sort of collab with them in the future because we'll be mentioning them on the channel.
Yeah, we'll be going through the compressor that they've actually supplied us. Fantastic compressor.
Very good compressor.
Oh, nice and silent in the background, just works away. We don't even know it's there anymore.
Exactly. Opal, they're a continued sponsor on our channel. They do all of the paint products, all of the crystal clear lacquer. They do the
body fillers. Yeah. They do tiger seals. They do boards. Yeah, they do absolutely tons and tons of products for body shops and things like that. Sanding discs, absolutely everything, as well as lots of chemicals.
That brings us to a new sponsor on the channel, which is Tyrolit. Now, Tyrolit, they do all of the abrasive wheels. They do loads of different things. They've even got a bionic thing that you strap on yourself, exoskeleton, and you can put your arms on it like this, and you can strip under seal. We're complaining about, our shoulder skirting with the under seal.
Pick a disc.
That one, please.
I can tell you what it is. Straight. Put it back in there.
Yeah.
That one.
It was actually. Yeah.
Good.
So they do all the abrasive wheels, and you can actually strip under seal with this exoskeleton, and yeah, it just makes things so much easier. So
they obviously supply all us grinding discs and cutting discs and flappy paddles as well.
Yeah, flappy paddles. You name it, they've got it.
A continued sponsor, you've seen this, we've used this on tons of cars, is Zach Lasers. Now, these guys have sent us a laser cleaning machine. It's absolutely fantastic for getting that rust that you cannot get with a grinder, any kind of tool at all. You just pop the laser in there, zap it away, it's gone. You can even do paint, surface, it works on everything. Anything that you aim it at, it'll put heat on and take the surface off. Now, they sent us the original machine that we've seen us use on the channel, but they're now going to send us a brand new machine. That one's going away. We're going to get a new one, so you'll see a new one appear on the channel soon.
Yes.
So, thank you, Zach Lasers.
We've got Mac Industries as well. Welding table. We use that literally for everything.
At the shows as well, they sent us one for the show, didn't they?
Yeah, we've got one over there, yeah. So we've got a smaller one, we've got big ones. They do chairs, they do tables, they do desks, they do, not desks, but yeah, they do a lot of stuff. This is, you probably can't see this one, but this is one that we use a lot. And it's literally 10mm thick steel. It's sturdy. You've got all the attachments and everything that you need there. And it's, yeah, a big thanks goes out to Mac Industries.
Yeah, that is a really, really big one, and it's suited to this workshop. But if you have a look at the show videos, you'll see a smaller one. Now they're suited to anything like your garage, your shed, or anything like that. And they'll make them in absolutely any size you want, with wheels on as well.
So another one I'd like to mention is Swift Cut. Now we've got the Swift Cut machine just behind us there. We have used it in an upcoming video for a Shmee 150 video where we made the rotisserie and we did a little plaque thing as well. You'll have to keep your eyes out for that. It's an extremely good machine. And once you know what you're doing, you can literally fire through it, bada bing, bada boom, you've got what you want. So you just design it on the software, you put it into the software, you put that software into that software, and you've got it.
You put that software into that software, and you press a button, it just does it.
Yeah, no, it is proper good. You will see it more on the channel because literally we've just been full ham on everything. But yeah, you will see it more on the channel.
So you will, like Ryan said, you'll see a lot of features on that soon.
Yeah, and we do any more sponsors?
I think that's it. If we've missed any out, you will see them all down in the link in the description below. Down in the link in the description below. Or is that the links are in the description below? See, I'm out of practice.
You are very much out of practice. Yeah. The last video you released was what?
Oh, about 3 months ago.
3 months ago. So
who'll let him come back?
I don't know.
Oh, he owns gaff, doesn't he?
Yeah,
oh,
I just came back.
Sorry.
So you've been working on a video for the past 3 months, and
it's nearly done. It's nearly done. I do promise you, the video I've been working on for 3 months is almost done.
It's almost done. You just need to do an intro and outro.
And edit it, yeah.
And
so that should be another 3 months.
It's on the RS2000. But don't get your threads crossed because it's just a normal video. It's nothing special. It's just a normal video.
It is. It's just a normal video. On that, the reason I've been away.
I don't understand.
Well, that's my Siri telling me it doesn't understand me. Nobody understands me. Not my fault. Speak gibberish. Anyway, the reason I've not been here is I have been a little bit poorly. So what I've done is I've taken myself away. Ryan, John, and Richard have run the gaff. I've just sent some text while I've been away. Got my sense sorted out, but now I'm 99% there. So we're now back up and running after I've done this video in 3 months.
Yeah, so this will take another 3 months. So 6 months for one video, yeah?
Yeah, that's not bad. It's not
I
bad
hope that's
for me.
a really good video.
Yeah, it's going to be average.
Yeah, so again, apologies. I know a lot of people have been commenting, asking about my dad and
Thank you for that. Thank you for the support.
Where he's been. We've kind of been not sure how to approach it because I mean you're not used to not being.
I don't like being limelight. Well, even though I am the limelight.
No, you're not. These smell like lavender, actually. Yeah, they smell like lavender.
We do a bit, don't we?
Yeah, nice gloves. Yeah, lavender. So yeah, we do apologise. We did really want to answer.
You smell them?
Yeah,
they smell like lavender. I'm sure you haven't been before he came out. Bit of lavender on.
Smell like his perfume.
Yeah, so we do apologise for. We do appreciate people asking about my dad. We've not fallen out. We've not disbanded. We've not done anything like that. It's just literally been unwell, which is and I kind of
99% there now.
Yeah. He's been skiving. Let's put it. Yeah.
I went away poorly skiving.
Yeah, you popped in for half an hour every so often, didn't you?
Yeah, every once a month.
It's been doing like the sponsors, been doing behind the scenes thing, all the admin stuff, stuff that. Yeah,
that lets me do that, and I'll sit on my bum.
Yeah. So, but yeah, hopefully all good now. It's still as short as what it was.
You're getting a lot of love anyway, Steve.
Oh, thank you for the love.
Stop it, it's sick.
Oh, stop it!
Stop it!
Stop it! Right, so that's the elephant in the room.
Well,
He's not tall enough.
I've
though.
put a bit of weight on, yeah.
He's put a bit of weight on you. You need to get back to the gym.
Half road up.
So yeah, that's the kind of, well, that's that sorted.
That's the
anyway.
long and short of it.
That's long and
short. Long and short, eh? Bum
Yeah.
bum.
Right, so I think it's about time we took you on a walk around. Now, I think there's one car that you've not seen that we're going to show you, and then we're just going to do a walk around of everything and just update everyone on what the crack is.
And where we are to.
And where we are to.
See?
You're still not well, are you?
Lost the knack, lost the knack. Me camera presence has gone.
Right. So if our lovely camera person could
Behind the camera,
pick the camera up.
introduce behind the camera.
Behind the camera, we've got Jenny doing a fantastic job. Jenny's actually been helping us over the past couple of weeks, stroke months, or month, nearly 2 months. So you may see a bit of a difference in the videos where it's not just static on a tripod, it's actually being held by someone. And that's not my dad, because he's not even been here. It's Jenny that's behind the camera. So she's our new camera person. She's on trial, so don't mess up, right? Right.
No pressure.
If you come this way, we'll start on the Disaster Datsun. Now, there was a recent video on the Disaster Datsun where we tackled this absolute abomination that was underneath here. Now, we've made this out of one piece of sheet steel, we've bent it round, and we've put some cuts in here to obviously get the nice shape in there. So that's that side sorted. We've got to do exactly the same on the other side. But this car,
you done that?
this car really is a disaster. Yeah, you didn't see it because you weren't here.
I weren't here.
So yeah,
It's all right, that.
it turned out all right. That.
Yeah, it's all right.
Hey,
yeah.
it's on camera. That
I've only just noticed. I don't even watch his videos. Didn't have time. Didn't have time. I was too busy sat on my bum doing nothing.
We just had a comment. It says, do we have a tea sponsor, which we do need?
we don't have a tea sponsor now.
We don't have a tea sponsor.
No.
I do like tea as well. Tea, no sugar. Milk with sugar. Milk with sugar. Coffee with sugar. I can have milk with sugar in it if you want. I don't mind. Coffee, sugar. Tea, no sugar, but milk.
Thanks for letting people know that.
I thought they might want to, like, I don't know, make
Make
me
you a cup of tea.
while you're
never here, so how can they make you tea?
We need Yorkshire tea to
I don't drink tea, so I like tea, but I don't drink it because it gives me heartburn.
Tea's good.
So Disaster Datsun, still a disaster. This
And
is-
still a Datsun as well.
It's also still our car, so this gets put on the back burner. With my dad not being here most days because he's skiving, I mean, being poorly, we're kind of concentrating on the creators' cars and making money and keeping this place running. So this kind of got put on the back burner. I did get a video out recently, and you need to pull your finger out and get more videos on this.
Can I just props out to these guys? They've held the place up while I've not been here. So Richard, John, and Ryan getting the videos out, and Ryan's girlfriend behind the camera doing all the camera work and everything.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
yeah, the
Thank
nice
you,
camera.
guys.
So in the background, you may see the Suzuki LJ80.
Let's do the Suzuki LJ80.
It's currently being used as a bit of a parts store for a car that you've not seen on the channel yet. Quite a considerable car, actually.
It's the car that we started the channel on. Now, we haven't forgotten about it. We haven't forgotten about people that are following it. What we've been doing is we've been trying to find all those little rare parts. Believe it or not, how hard a filler neck is to find for this car. Absolutely crazy. We've had things like petrol tank, we've had undercarriage, we've had absolutely everything, small bits to find for this car. So this car, very soon, we're just planning now, we've nearly got all the parts, so this car will be gracing the channel again very soon.
Yeah, so it may be 1 or 2 videos to finish this car. Obviously, it's all in primer. All the undercarriage has been done. The body's been put back on the undercarriage. It's all got its running gear back on. We need to do brake lines, fuel lines, interior. We need to do the paint and then rebuild the engine. And then once that's done, we're going to...
Right, a 20 what do they call them now? Super likes. $20 from Graffiti. Griffy, thank you, Griffy. That'll go in the tea fund, in the tea fund.
Thank you.
No, all my pocket.
Yeah,
nah,
so-
please, go in tea fund.
Thank you very much for the donations.
Thank you.
Very kind.
Do appreciate it.
It really does help. When he's not here earning us money, it helps. Yeah, anyway, that's a different story. So, the Suzuki LJ80, I'm only joking. So this has got 1 or 2 videos left on it. And like I say, again, this is our car. This started the channel, this car, so we want to do it properly. We don't want to do a rush job and, want to make sure it's properly. My dad's still choosing the colour scheme that he wants on this car because this was originally your car.
In the comments down below, I think it should be the dark green, that all 4x4s are in, the little Suzukis, with white roof, because that's a really good combination, and black trim, like black wheels and things like that. But if you think differently, in the comments down below, guys, fantastic.
I think we should go a custom colour, because
You're going to say yellow or something.
if you go green, it blends into all the others and it looks like just a 4x4. If
See?
you go some sort of custom colour, then it's going to set it out from the crowd. This is Yorkshire car restoration car. We're not boring.
Let us know who you support. Ryan's custom colour, probably pink or something, I don't know. Or mine, manly green.
Manly green.
Yeah, or pink.
Awesome. Right. If our lovely camera person could reverse, or we could spin round, and I'll reverse.
We've got a question on the RS2000.
Yep, go for it. Question on the RS2000.
When is the RS2000 restoration going to start?
When is the RS2000 restoration going to start?
That's the one I've been doing for 3 months, so another 3 months.
So if you'd like to...
the video for that, we're going to Seaman next week, but the video for that, the video for that should be,
Another 3
week
months.
after. Yeah.
There you go, Solo.
There you go. Right, Sam, you may see a car that is unfamiliar as it's turned over, and that's Shmee 150's Porsche 914. Now, a shout out goes out to Shmee.
This is the one everybody signed.
This is the one everyone signed, and
Mechanism.
we've really been getting stuck into this car. Now, my dad's been getting stuck into it as well, a little bit. Just he
Behind
made
the scenes,
one
yeah.
panel. And yeah, we've
2 panels. I made 2 panels.
We've been going full ham on this car to try and get the hellhole done, which is just about done now, to get the geometry right and to build the rotisserie. So this is a custom built rotisserie that we did, and to get it
We'll be selling
upside
these
down.
soon as well. We'll be selling the rotisseries soon in the shop section.
Yeah. And to get it upside down and to get all the underseal stripped. So if you would like to follow us to the underside of, actually, why don't we just rotate it?
Rotatey
Potato.
That's the light. That's the light. We've got plenty of lights. It's fine. We've got.
Right, so that'll do. So as you can see, underneath of the car, fully stripped. There's no unseal left on it. We've continued the rust repairs on the underside as well. We're just sorting this bit out here, which is the geometry of the car.
Really complicated section that I'm doing. That's
so
nearly there.
So that's where the rear axle actually attaches to up here and down here. So you've got a rear trailing arm up here, and then it goes into there, just like this side.
It's not your rear axle, but I know what you mean.
Yeah, you know what I mean. The rear, whatever it is.
It's the rear arm.
The rear arm. Yeah. So the hellhole is just about done. We've still got a plate to put across here, and then to finish it off as well. But this is getting very close to being primed and getting some Dinitrol on there. So yes, that is an update on Tim's car. We do have a video coming out tonight.
Do we?
And tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh, Paul's just given us a mention. Hi, Paul. All right, mate.
Hello, Paul. We will be looking through your car very shortly. It's on the ramp still. And he's got his Iris Cosworth there as well. So that's Shmee 150's car. Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada boom.
Bada boom, yeah.
Bada
so,
bong.
right, next one. That brings us to... Shall we go for the Porsche?
Yeah.
So the Porsche 911, this is complete, but it doesn't look complete at the moment. This one has been on the channel. We've got 12 videos on this car. We did a full-length series on it, and a full video, which is like 3.5 hours.
Go watch that, because that's a good video, because this has had all the sides replaced, all the chassis, the sills, absolutely everything.
Now, you may see this. It doesn't look complete at the moment, but that's because we're replacing the rubbers on the actual windows. So
Fitted them
that's
first,
sorted.
and then he decided to replace them.
Yeah, fitted them first, then
changed your mind.
forgot that we needed to put new ones in.
Yeah, well, you did. I weren't here.
Little comment for you that might swing into your step is, where is it? Have you ever done an Opal Manta? Actually, Mason, there's 2.
Yes.
Well,
are we allowed to show you?
Yep.
Right.
On that note, we'll take you over to the first Opal Manta that I did that had its rear quarters repainted. Now, painted rear quarter, it never actually matches. There's always a slight difference. And when the customer took it away, he actually wanted some more work doing on the bottom, and when we got it back again, we did that work on the bottom, and he decided for us to fully repaint it. So that car is just completed and now has a full repaint, and he's waiting just here. It's almost ready. It's almost ready to go out. All we've got to do is we've got a couple of little trims on and a quick buff, and she's done. Absolutely done. So it's had its rear quarters painted, then it's come back, it's had its floor repaired, and then during that floor repair, it's decided to have a full repaint, and then we've just done all the car. It's been totally stripped, repainted, and rebuilt again.
Yes.
And that brings us on to
Another Opal Manta, which is an Opal Manta A.
now this car, you will see the whole build of this car, but you'll see it a little bit different because this is
actually the Bangers and Cash Restoring Classics Opal Manta A. Now, this is a TV car, so it's going to be aired on TV, we think in January.
January, yeah.
This came
so
in...
be on TV in January?
Yeah, you'll see our ugly mugs on TV. But yeah, it should be on, I think, the Yesterday channel in January. This came in as a fully complete car, rust everywhere. We've basically stripped everything off it. We've done all the powder coating. Shout out to James at Riverside Coatings. We've also done all the Dinitrol, all the rust repairs. We've done a full paint job, and a guy has come round with a massive camera like this, and he's been talking to us.
We've got a phone. He's got a camera this big.
Yeah, it's
on
ridiculous.
a tripod.
Yeah.
Presses a button, just goes, tracks us around. You don't track us.
So yeah, you will see this in January. So once it goes live on TV, then we will release this, and you'll see the full build. I think we're on video number 5 now.
Yeah.
I think there should be 5 or 6 videos on this car, and it's going to be a full build, full restoration, full strip, full Dinitrol, full
going off in the background.
Everything.
These guys have just been carrying the absolute load, because not only have they been cracking on with work here, but there's a lot going off in the background that's not even on the channel that they've still been cracking on with. So they've been running the workshop and doing the work. They've been doing the YouTube channel and everything like that, but also all the work for the TV behind as well, all behind that you're not seeing anything of. So when this airs in January, just after they release their video, you'll see a full series on start to finish of this Opal Manta A.
Yes, and this is the second car that's almost complete that we've not even shown on the channel yet, because another one is a BMW M3 E30 Sport Evo 3, which is Paul's. I think he's watching as well.
Thumbs up to Paul.
Yeah, he owns the Focus as well. That's on the channel. We will show that in a second. That's a full series, but it wasn't an assembly. So the car came in, it was stripped, so we did all the rust repairs, put it on the rotisserie, did all the Dinitrol stuff, full paint job, and then that is in the bank. I think I've got like nearly a terabyte's worth of footage on that car.
A terabyte? That sounds made up, doesn't it?
That's a lot.
Ooh,
I think.
It's like terror, isn't it?
So I think I've got 6 videos on that car, which I need to edit and get up on the channel. But we need to get rid of some cars first before that comes up. So that wraps up the Opal Manta
A. Bangers and Cash Restoring Classics in January.
Yes.
Watch it on the Yesterday channel.
Yes. There is a Land Cruiser in there that's been painted, so that's behind the scenes work. We do a lot of stuff behind the scenes that you don't actually see on the channel, and there's literally just us and a painter, which is mental.
Well, yous and a painter.
There's us, not you. So yeah, that wraps that one up. What else have we got?
We do have a very dusty, almost complete MX5. This is as usual, daily or weekly. In and out stuff. I think this has taken a little bit longer than a couple of weeks, but it has had just about everything done to it. So that's nearly complete as well.
Shout out to the owner as well.
Yep. I do forget his name. I do apologise if I've forgotten your name, but I've got 60 million names in my head, and all I can remember is my own.
Lovely guy, though. Lovely guy.
So how do you have it in your head if you...
I don't. I sometimes forget in the morning. I have to have it on a piece of paper on
Okay. Right. So
we've had a little one. Obviously, someone's seen Betty in the background.
Oh, Betty is in the background. Yes.
Let me have a look. Who is this? It's Daniel. Oh, sorry, Danny. do you make any money from Auto Alex, or does he cry poverty?
But don't Auto Alex cry poverty on everything?
Auto Alex has got no cash because he keeps buying Porsche.
Auto Alex might be watching.
He keeps buying shit boxes, doesn't he? So he's going to have no money.
Alex, put a comment in so we can see.
Yeah, so we did Roger for Auto Alex, which is a BMW E30 Touring. That was a full build, full rust repair, full paint, and that went back to him. We gave it back to him, and he was like, "Oh, fantastic job. Do you want another one?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay."
He's already got what? It's the MX5 called.
Roger.
Roger, yeah, he's got Roger booked.
No,
in.
Roger's the E30. Phil is the MX5.
Phil. He's already got Phil booked in.
Yeah,
And
now
in
we've got
between
Betty.
Phil, after Roger, but before Phil,
We've got Betty.
we've got Betty.
So Betty's a camper, and Betty's got lots of holes in her.
We do have working questions. Do we make our own panels? Will there be a panel video coming out so people can follow the process and make their own panels? And another question is, can we do a little video on rust prevention and treatment on the
Right.
cars?
On that note, yes, we make a majority of his panels, but we also, if the customer does want us to install, if they supply parts, and to keep the cost down, if they want to supply panels, we do fit them. That's not an issue. Our panels are usually of thicker grade and better quality, things like that, and they're usually a bit more of a custom fit. On the tutorial side of it, things like making panels, we're having the process. In the process. What's that word? No. Anyway,
He's doing it.
yeah, we're doing it. What we're planning, that'll do. What we're planning at the moment is a second channel for all those little small tutorial parts. So if we're putting a car together and we don't think you want to see another hour of us making a panel and repair and treating some rust in one video, we're going to add that to this second channel. Now, the second channel is going to be free, just like the first channel. All you have to do is subscribe. You don't have to subscribe. You can watch it without subscribing. But we do appreciate if you do subscribe, so it makes us more money. Does it make us more money? It doesn't make us more money if we view, if only view. But anyway, we'll
just
stop.
get to the point, will you?
Second channel's coming out, so it's going to be free. Just subscribe. That's all I needed to say,
It's
innit?
like you're arguing with yourself.
There is two of me in here. Yeah. Well, there's
Is it
more
free?
than three,
No, it's
actually.
free. Yeah, I think it's free. No, it's not.
Yeah.
For all those people that's asking about Matt Armstrong's car, if Jen will pan across,
And in fact, come along to Mr. Matt Armstrong's car. This is Matt Armstrong's BMW E24. Now, right, so progress on this car is really fast. No, it's not, it's quite slow. This, for those of you who haven't seen this car, this is Matt Armstrong's car. It's a BMW E24 635 CSI. This has been fully powder coated, fully rust repaired. It came in as an absolute wreck when we got it. People said, skip it, it's not worth it, and we still did it anyway. So all of this that you can see in here is powder coat. Everything in the engine bay, underneath the car and in the boot has been fully powder coated in an oven at 200 degrees. Big shout out to James at Riverside Coating. He took this challenge on. I rang him up and I said, can you fit a car in your oven? He was like, yeah, we can fit a subframe in there. I was like, no, a full entire car on a rotisserie. And yeah, so big shout out to James. It was his first time doing something like that and he absolutely smashed it out of the park. Now, the reason this hasn't graced the channel very recently is because we're planning the body kit. Now, this has got a body kit on that side that you can't see. It's a counter body kit, which I've showed in the last video, but we're gonna build our own body kit.
Fabazone.
Now, to fab your own body kit, you need to put things in place. You need to get the
There's
width.
a lot of planning.
Yeah, you need to get the width of your
car.
width of your car, the height of your car, the size of the wheels. You need to plan everything, because what we don't want to do is make ourselves look like fools and do it wrong and then have to redo it.
I do that repeatedly anyway.
So yeah, that is basically in the planning stage. I've got it on cards. There's a couple of designs that we're working on that we will share with you very shortly, but we need to get the planning correct first.
Everything needs to be in place before we set this wheel in motion.
Now, I think to get it to this stage, it was 7 months from actually picking the car up to getting it to this stage. It was 7 months. Now, since then, it's been sat dormant because we've been planning, getting the correct, dimensions that we need and everything else. So there's a lot that we need to put in place first before we end up...
Before we go to the next stage.
Yeah, before we end up doing that. So that's Matt's car. Apologies, it has not been on the channel, but it will grace the channel very soon. And yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
we have a specific question for Steve. It's a two-parter.
Two-parter.
Two-part. It can only deal with one part.
One which is very interesting, and Steve will probably get a little bit anal about.
Right, let's
Is
not.
have you ever restored an RX3?
Have I restored an RX3? Right. My claim to fame is I sold a Mazda RX3 back. I restored it, one of my first cars that I ever restored, and I sold it back to Mazda themselves. That car now lives in the Heritage Museum down south somewhere, in Mazda's own Heritage Museum.
If you
and it's the
type-
pride of their classic fleet.
If you type in Google Mazda RX3 blue, you'll see it.
You'll
It's
see
like
it all over.
it's like a turquoise blue colour.
It's teal.
Teal. The number plate is YST. That's the end of the number plate, so you'll see it's all over.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, it's all over.
Beautiful car. And we do have...
It is actually a super deluxe version.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
only 3 in this country, right? So we've got the other 2 as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So my dad restored one years ago, sold it back to Mazda Heritage. It's now at their forefront of their fleet. We bought another one from Scotland, which
To
is
restore, yeah.
to restore. That's in primer. We bought it as it was. That will grace the channel very shortly, but we need to get through some builds
Very
first.
shortly, in the future.
Yeah. Anyway, and then we went up to Scotland again to a guy that had hundreds of cars in his yard. The video is on our channel, and we bought one that was an ex-race car, and it fully stripped out, fully caged, and it's also a super deluxe version, but it is very rusty.
Yeah.
Extremely rusty. So what we're going to do,
It's actually a piece of rust with a Mazda RX3 badge on it.
it is very bad.
And the badges actually fell off.
To the point where the leaf spring has come through the floor and there's no spare wheel well anymore.
I can saw that. A bit,
So
okay.
we
bit of 2x4 wood.
we do have big plans for that car actually, because we're going to make it
We're gonna do
Run.
We're gonna do something different. That's it. We're gonna do something
Okay,
different.
okay.
You should enjoy that. It's funny.
Okay.
It's gonna be funny.
Second-
I think it's gonna be
Second
funny.
part to your question. Everybody's been on about Mr. Furze BMW. So could you give everyone an update on that, please?
Yep, we'll be getting to that in a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
cool.
do that.
Okay, keep it up.
If our lovely camera person can swing round to the RS that's on the ramp. Now this is a Ford Focus Mark 1 RS. This one has been on the channel quite recently. We've got 2 videos on it already. It's been a full strip, full dinner troll, under seal. We've done all the rust repairs, we've done all the powder coating, we've done a full paint job on it. It looks a little bit dusty at the moment, so yeah, it still needs a buff, it still needs rubbing down, etc.
When he says we, he means they.
Yeah.
I have nothing to
Yeah.
do with it.
Yeah, so me and Paul have been smashing
Yeah.
this out the park. Paul is the owner. Big shout out to Paul. So yeah, this will be back on the channel, but we're waiting for the engine builds to be done. So this is going to have a brand new built engine. It's basically going to be a brand new car. So this is going to be the top spec and the best restored car, just about, because it's
The car
yeah.
underneath is going to grace the channel soon. We're not going to show too much of that because it's going to be in the future.
This is a 1600 Sport.
It is.
Mark-
RS Sport.
RS Sport.
Is it an RS Sport? I think it's an
Mark
RS
II.
No, it's Mark II.
Yeah.
That brings us on to Mr.
Furze
Furze.
car.
Mr. Colin Furze. Hello, Mr. Colin Furze, if you're watching.
I'm sure Colin's watching, or he will be a little bit later.
So Colin Furze is the guy that's digging a tunnel underneath his house. He's
awesome,
got,
we've been in that, haven't we?
yeah, we have, yeah. And he's also doing like a James Bond style thing
where
on his
he's-
drive.
Yeah, where he drives onto his driver, and then it goes, and then he can, and it spins out like that, and then he can go back up like that, and then he can go straight back, straight back out again,
What noise will it make?
and I think.
Nice. Yeah. So yeah, anyway, so big shout out to Colin Furze. We did do a video on this. Now, my dad's been taking lead on this from the very start, really.
This has been my build basically, and I've not been here, so it's been on pause while I've been poorly. Ryan's done a little bit of an update on it, just in between because people have been asking for it. But then I'll be dropping back onto it now that I'm back.
Yeah.
After I've done that one, which will take me 3 months.
Yeah.
It won't take me 3 months.
So apart from this little rusty bit here, this was the previous episode.
That's not rust, that's leak.
Yeah, that's a bit of water that's
Yeah.
dropped down. So yeah, we did all this jacking point here. That was quite a lengthy video, to be honest, because of the amount of rust that was in this situation here.
Yeah, no, I did one on the side as well.
Yeah, this one was
rusty.
worse, though.
Yeah, no, I'm sure that one was
My
worse.
side was worse.
Yeah, but mine's ended up better.
But I had a wiring loom in mine.
Yeah, but mine didn't have a wiring loom in
Yeah,
mine.
but mine was done more recently than yours.
Yeah, but mine was done ages ago.
But mine looks better than yours.
But mine looks wet. Stop there. Yeah.
So, Colin Furze, my dad's basically done the entire half of the car. So we just need to continue on the other half. We've got the rear arches to do. Then you've got little bits and bobs to do.
Give us a couple of weeks, maybe 3. You'll see a video on Colin Furze's car again.
Yes. Yes. And that brings us on to what else?
We've got something coming in. Future videos. Another BMW M3. But Brian's still got to edit and release the videos for the other M3. So this is not coming on the channel till a little bit later. So we're basically stacking the footage up.
So,
but again, it's just an M3.
I think I've got 13 videos of unedited footage. I've got 4 hard drives, all that are full. Terabytes and terabytes of footage. But we can't release them because like we've got 5 on the Opal Manta. We've got various ones on other builds, and yeah, anyway, that's a different story.
You'll see basically a BMW E30 that we walk past. That's another build that's coming in. That's just coming to us. We're about to start that. That's a customer's normal paying job, but that might grace the channel as well.
Can you tell me about this red thing over here?
We've got a lovely little red thing.
Lovely little red thing.
Now, this car is one of my favourite cars, full stop, Ferrari-wise. It's old, it's classic, it's fairly basic. I think they're going up to about £70,000 these at the moment.
Sounds like you, Steve.
Old,
fairly basic.
Yeah, fairly. I am fairly basic. But we're doing a full series on this one as well. It's not a full restoration. It's rust repairs and paintwork. We'll be starting. That'll come sometime in the future. But this car is a Ferrari 328. Beautiful car. Drives absolutely superb.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. I'd love to drive this car.
Yeah, I have.
I would. Behind the Ferrari, you'll see a Jeep, which is being done off camera. So like I say, we do a lot of things behind the scenes. That's being done off camera. That's a full strip and rust repair, and yeah, there's all sorts to do on that. Floor pans and you name it. That also brings us...
of the Ferrari.
Yeah. This is Betty. This is Auto Alex's Betty.
Kind of ugly Betty at the moment.
Yeah. Ugly Betty.
Ugly Betty.
Yeah, Betty's a bit poorly at the moment. She's got a lot of
Rust issues.
rust issues, tarnished paintwork, leaks, yeah, you name it, she's got it. The plan for this is to bring it onto the channel quite soon.
Refresh. It's not a restoration. It's not a full restoration again. It's a refresh. Get it up, get it nice, get those major bits of rust all sorted, and get it in paint.
Yeah.
Get it looking nice again. So he wants to basically use it for him and his family to go away because Auto Alex is fairly cheap, isn't he? He might be watching. Sorry, Alex.
So, this will be coming on the channel quite soon. Like I say, there's an awful lot. I mean, you can see,
Wow, yeah.
you can see in here.
This is quite bad.
Yeah. So we have filmed a little bit on this car already when Alex was down, but you can see the amount of issues that we've got, including down here.
Rust everywhere. Yes.
There's rust everywhere.
Rust everywhere.
Yeah, it's not
All
great.
across the front.
Even on the front as well. If you
Yeah.
can pan down to that front, you can see plenty of rust down there. Oh yes,
Rust.
beautiful. The next car is the RS2000.
Right, on this one, we're just about to weld the chassis rails back in. And from there, everything's prepped and everything's done. This is the next video you'll see. We're then going to flip it round and do the floor pans.
So is this is a full floor pan, isn't it?
This is a full restoration. This car came in wanting probably 2/3 of the panels, 1/3 of the panels replacing. It now gone up to like 2/3, so it's become a much bigger build than originally we thought. So for the customer as well. So,
yeah.
But the chassis rails, they're all ready just to weld in. We just need to weld the back sections in, weld them to here. We can flip it back round and we can start cutting the floor pans out.
Yep. So this is the next video that you're going to release in 3 months' time.
Yeah, the one that I've been working on for 3 months. and it's going to take me another 3 months to finish. It's not going to take me 3 months to finish.
Right. Just watch out for the Mazda Cosmo 110S running gear that's on the floor, and that'll bring us to the actual Mazda Cosmo 110S, which is just behind me.
You need to mind your footing.
So, a lot of people have been asking about this. Now, this is the Mazda Cosmo 110S. This is the granddaddy of all rotary-powered cars, the first Mazda car to receive the Wankel engine, which is a rotary.
You have to be careful when you say that, don't you?
Yes.
You have to be really careful.
My
personal favourite all-time supersonic supercar. This is my favourite car of all time.
favourite car of all time, and it's mine.
But you can't fit in it. You can't fit in it. It's too tall.
So
it's made for short people.
So over the past couple of days, I've been working on doing a video on the back. Now that will be released in the next couple of weeks. So we are bringing this back onto the channel. Again, this is our car, so it's kind of taken a bit of a back step while we get the creators cars. We earn some money, you know, all that.
We have
crap.
to run a company, earn some money. We do creators cars almost nearly all free of charge. And then we've got our own cars.
Which are also free of charge as well.
Oh, we're also free of charge.
And,
so 2/3 of us work is free of charge. Business plan's a little bit messed up, isn't it?
Right, anyway, moving on. So this is how rusty the car used to be, filled with filler. And I'd like to mention that there's only 1,100 of these cars ever made.
Extremely rare.
So this is literally like hen's teeth. This car is just ridiculously rare.
Because it's so rare, if anybody wants to buy this panel...
We actually need that.
We do. This is a
It's a template.
We say, people ask us things like this, why, how we make the panels we actually make. We actually use the old ones for template. Now, this just looks like a flat piece of metal, but it's actually got a contour on it, and we're using that so we know, and a swage line down here, and we're using that so that we can get the body panel around about where it needs to be before we start offering it up and hammering it and things like that. So we use all the old parts, the rusty parts, as templates. Another question that other people ask is, why do we bother? We bother because we can. What we're saying is, people say to us, why bother? Why not? We can do it. We've got the skills, we've got the amenities. Where else would you see it? Everybody can you can see it here. But anybody can replace a body shell or anything like that. But virtually only you'll see the undoable. And then you just take the undoable. Does that mean you can undo it once you've done it? Why would you do that? Anyway, you only kind of see that thing here, that kind of stuff here. So you just take a part of that. If you've just got a little bit of a sill to do, you just take the sill section that we've done of all that car and you just transfer that to your car. That's it.
Question about what we use as rust converter. Yes. And thank you, David, for the donation. It will not go in the tea fund. It'll go in Steve's pocket.
I wish.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for the donations. Very kind of you.
Dinner Small, thank you.
Dinner Trolls RC900. This is actually a rust converter. We use this. We literally use it. We literally bathe cars in the stuff. It's ridiculous.
Smelling of it.
Yeah.
I'd bathed me actually.
Yeah.
I didn't rust.
Good stuff. Dinner Troll. Do check them out. They've got Instagram as well. They've got a YouTube channel. They've got everything. They've got a website. Go check the website out. Very, very good stuff. Extremely good stuff.
We don't use anything else now.
Right. So if you would like to come this way, walk this way.
Mine is slightly knocked off twice.
This is a Mirage Countach. Now, this has been on the channel once, and it was in the GTR video. Do check that one out. So this is a Mirage Countach. It's not a real Countach, but it's a Mirage replica.
It's a very, very close replica. These Mirage Countaches are so close to the original that some of the original owners can't tell much of a difference. Much of a difference.
This is a very good replica. We went to a car show, and because we walk past this every day, we know exactly what it looks like. And then we saw some real ones, and we thought, are those fake or real?
We couldn't tell.
We couldn't tell because it's that good. Now, this has got 4,500 miles on it. It's a little bit worse for wear, but it's...
Found it parked in a hedge.
We found it parked in a hedge. We bought it from eBay, actually. I found it on eBay.
You did, yeah.
Why am I called John Schwarzenegger?
John Schwarzenegger.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
We have actually got this car running as well already. My dad's been working on this, getting it running because he knows what the crack is. And yeah, we've got it running, which is nice.
It's a bit of a shambles actually, because all the wiring's duff. One of the major differences between these and a proper Countach, the Countach has got a V12.
Yeah.
It's got a V12 engine in it. This has got a
Rover V8.
Yeah, Rover V8. So that's the major difference. The problem is the wiring harness has been absolutely butchered. We found there's a key. You used to start it in the boot on a piece of wood. You'll see that in the video.
The engine bay, yeah.
So we're actually doing that at the moment. We're getting all the wiring sorted so that this car is movable and drivable. It's only done 4,000 miles. So underneath, apart from a little bit of rust here and there, there's not a great deal to do. All the running gear's intact, all the gearboxes in, all the engines in. It just doesn't work. It works from inside the engine bay. There's a couple of wires like that. It works. But it doesn't work from inside the cab. And inside the cab, all the dashboard and everything is totally collapsed.
Yeah.
You'll see that in the videos though.
To a point where
that you can't get in. Get that.
if you want to know what speed you're doing in this car and you're not actually in the car, which makes no sense, you can even see what speed you're doing without being in the car and what revs you're doing. This is how bad it is now. This is made out of plywood. But
It's made out of MDF.
MDF, and the original ones are also made out of MDF, aren't they? So it's literally a 100% replica. The chassis, the chassis is based on a Countach, so it's 100% replica of a real chassis, but it's obviously a replica. It's not a free aero, it's not an MR2, it's literally based on the actual Countach.
It's a proper Countach, yeah.
Right,
it's the same shape, the same chassis, the same, it's not got the same drivetrain, but it's everything else is about the same.
Yes.
It's even got some body panels, hasn't it, that are the same.
Yeah, exactly. We've got the Porsche 911 Targa, which is in the back.
That again. Well, that should make some major progress soon. We've got all the body kit and everything to put on that car.
Yeah, so that's that. That's a future video in what, 6 months' time?
There's no faith in me.
Because that's one of your builds.
If you're still doing the Mini.
The Mini's done and dusted and gone. There is a video that I need to edit. Just one video for the final quick paint, quick put back together. Basically, the customer needed the car back really quick, so we jumped on it. We didn't video much. We did what's the thing when you do a bit of time lapse? We did kind of like a time lapse of it, but we've got that video to still edit. So that's in the queue of me to do maybe 8 months down the line.
8 months? That quick?
Got a lot to do.
That quick?
Yeah.
Right.
But we're doing something special with this as well. So keep your eyes on the channel. We're gonna have some fun with it. We're gonna have some fun.
Yeah. So it is a Mirage Countach. It's not a real Countach, but we want to go mental on this car and really get to grips with, some real power and stuff.
I think at that point we've just about covered everything. So
we have.
I think we probably want to go to any questions.
Yeah,
apart from the ones we've just been going to. So
Somebody's asking what's the worst car that we've worked on.
the worst car we've worked on, but we've continued to do it, because there are cars that you kind of like get in, you put on a ramp, you start grinding, you get to it and you think, right, no, it's way past it. But the one car has got to be the disaster Datsun. There's nothing left of it. We're making it up as we go along now. Which we can.
It's had a full floor plan
mind.
from back to front. Yeah. Literally all the bulkhead had been just about done.
Twice.
All to the back. Done a custom frame. I've done work on that
wheel
car.
arches and I've cut them back off again.
Yeah, I've done wheel arches and my dad's decided to want to go wide body.
Cut them back off again. Basically, the reason why we're doing that car is just because we can. You're not going to see it anywhere else. And just because we want to have some fun with it.
Yeah.
We just want to do it how we want to do it. We're not going to originality. It's too far gone.
Yeah.
Too far gone.
Yeah.
Next question.
Non-original.
No.
Yeah, fire some questions in the comments, and we'll answer your questions while we wander back to the bench.
Go to the bench.
To the bench. Right, we'll prop this up here.
Yeah. Let's have a look. Right, questions. What happened to Matt's car? We've already been over that. He's still over there. We're gathering all the little bits and pieces and the planning of the body kit. Because it's going to be steel, there's a lot of planning to do. We do need to make sure everything's there. We've basically drawn all the plans up. Unfortunately, again, a lot of that's on me, and I've not been here. I've been unwell, so that's been paused as well. Some of the projects have been paused because of me not being here.
How many hours of labour went into the majestic red Porsche? That's 11 videos worth. Well, there's 12 now because one of them is just a full-length one. 12 videos. Each video is between 1 and 2 days worth of work. I know that the rear chassis and the putting it back together was 3 or 4 days, but you're looking at quite a long time because that came in as a nice Porsche and it's leaving as a very nice Porsche, but in between we've taken the rear quarters off, the inner sills, the outer sills, we've done kidney balls, we've done, you know, structural work, we've done an awful lot on that car. An awful lot that I didn't actually film as well because we were just going full ham. But yeah, that's that car.
Somebody says, what's the car under the cover? If you mean the car over there under the cover, we can't tell you. If we did, would be strung up. No, it's a car that's actually going to come on the channel. It's another creator. So we're doing a collaboration with a creator that you don't know as of yet. So we're going to get that in order, and it's going to be massive. It's going to be it's a big car, big build.
Yeah, that's a crazy one.
We've also got another big build coming as well. There's Datsun. Giro's Datsun SEMA build.
Yeah,
for
that's
2026. That's going to have gull wing doors. And why did I do that? I don't know. It's going to have gull wing doors. I thought I might have been able to fly then.
Yeah. It's
going to have gull wing doors and everything. But there's a lot of things going on the channel that are huge for us, like the Bangers and Cash car, the car that's in the corner that we're doing a collab with a creator. That is everybody's dream car, and Giro's car as well.
Yeah. Right, we'll quick fire some questions. Have you done a lot to the black MX5 in the front? Looks really smart, whoever did the work.
Yeah, we did the work. We do the work between us. There's Ryan will do a bit because he specialises in some things. Then John will do a bit, Rich will do a bit, I'll do a bit, Painter will do a bit. So it's done by all of us together. Most of the customer builds are. It's had a lot of custom work on it. A lot of custom parts on it, and it is a beautiful car. Yeah. It just needs a bit of polishing.
There you go. Shout out to Colin Lawrence. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Where did you learn your trade?
I made it up, honestly. I made it up. I just made it up myself.
Brand new trade.
Yep. I'm very inquisitive. I don't like to not know what I'm interested in. So
quick fire questions.
Yeah, as a kid, I kind of had a rusty car. As a kid, I had a rusty car. As soon as I could own a car, it were rusty. I bought an MX5. It were rusty. So I started repairing it. I repaired it wrong. I learnt myself on my own car. Once I learnt myself on my own car, I went to a car trader, did a little bit of work there, and started doing other people's cars. From there, I opened my own business, and I just learned myself. And I learned it exactly the same way you guys are probably learning it, from watching people like us.
Learnt myself.
Learnt. Is that learned?
Learned.
Learned.
I taught myself. Learnt myself.
Learned.
Right. How much does it cost for a full restoration? Great channel, guys. Thank you, Brad. Secret Brad. It depends what it is. If it's a full nuts and bolt restoration, if it's a rolling restoration, or if it's just smart repairs. Now, it can range from...
It's how long's a piece of string in it? Is it this long or is it that long?
Literally, if it was like, if we were to do a Disaster Datsun type build or a Ford Focus type build, they're very different. So
it can be a couple of grands of on a repair and a little bit of paint, right up to a nut and bolt 30-40 grand's worth of restoration. It depends where you want to be.
And then some. Where do you get most of your metalworking tools? Literally eBay. eBay.
Well, then, sponsors.
And sponsors as well, yes. Big shout out to the sponsors that actually give us some tools.
Everything you see is cheap. Everything we've got, apart from the sponsors, products that they've sent to us, everything's cheap. This is 80 quid. That's 40 quid. The bead roller's £200. That's it.
Jim Singh, just lovely to see you all in the workshop. It's lovely to actually see you on camera.
Just see me at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Don Dawes asks what cars we drive, dailies.
Right, you, come on then.
Ford Mondeo, diesel.
New car, Scirocco 2-litre GT.
Did you say
Scirocco?
Scirocco? Is it Scirocco?
VW Scirocco.
What do you drive?
A Ford Fiesta at the moment.
No, your other car. Oh, wait, on your other car.
Other car.
The other Ford Fiesta. I got a Nissan R35 GTR. That's been on the channel. That's an absolute beast.
Beautiful car.
I did buy that
Mine's
recently.
a Volkswagen Transporter T5. Functional. Got extra seats in back.
Functional. Are you guys doing the BMW Johnny found barn finds?
We are, yeah. The only thing we do have to do, that car is over there.
It depends which one because he's found a couple.
All right.
Gore's car, that's the orange E9. We are doing that, but there is a couple of other BMWs that he's found. But we are doing Gore's car.
It's a big project, so we do have to find the time. We're kind of restructuring just before I got poorly, so we're kind of restructuring things a little bit. So we need to find a fairly big slot for that. So get one of the creators' cars out of the way.
Mike Kemp, how do you keep revenue turning over with so many long-term projects? It is difficult, especially with doing the creators' cars free of charge. We've got Matt's car, which is free, Tim's car, Colin Furze car, which is free. We've got other cars. Auto Alex's car we do free of charge, and that's for a reason. That's to help us get exposure and grow on the YouTube platform.
People do ask us why we do creators' cars free. Now, we get a lot of feedback, we get a lot of subscribers, we get a lot of views, and when we get views, we get paid for those views. So it's not free. It's actually YouTube pays us. So the creator gets it free. We do the work and get paid for it.
And then we create the videos.
And then we create the videos.
We've just had one. It says, "Will you welcome volunteers? I have a mate in Belgium who is living in the Philippines who is keen to join the crew." That's a long commute, mate.
Yeah, you do it in an hour. It'll be fine.
Has he got an helicopter?
What's the next question?
Hold on. So yeah, the revenue turning over. We've got customers' cars that come in that we do in the background that go in and out on a weekly basis. Like the Jeep, we've got the MX5. We've got also the Porsche and the RS Mark 1.
What's your plans for the GTR as well?
Which we also get their customers' cars, and then we obviously work on them and we get the money from that, and obviously we put it on YouTube as well. So that helps us pay for the place, because the most important thing is keeping a roof above our heads.
It's a bit tight, but hey.
But yeah, it's difficult to try and keep on top of it, especially with my dad not being here as well.
What's your plans for the GTR?
My plans for the GTR is
going to scrap it.
1,000 plus horsepower.
So that's some sexy new brakes.
1,000?
Yeah.
What's it at the moment? What's it run at the moment?
660.
Right, what are the mods?
Just about everything except for bigger turbos.
Stage what?
4.25.
Stage 4.25, so it's had an upgraded ECU. Has it got a standalone?
No idea.
And what's it at?
What's what?
It's an online debate in here. What's it at? Brake horsepower?
660.
1,000 brake horsepower. It's doable.
Yeah.
It's doable.
660.
Here's a question.
But you'll have to get forged internals, because I'll blow engine up, maybe not.
One of the
Just blow the engine up first and then you put forged internals in it.
One of the subscribers has got a 2005 Bentley Continental GT, and he's had it wax oiled.
Oh, I've done one of them.
Yeah. Do you think that was worthwhile, or was it a waste of money?
No,
Wax oil.
definitely worthwhile. But what you have to do with wax oil is you have to top it up. Keep topping it up.
Yeah.
Maybe every couple of years, depending on how much you drive it. If you drive it all the time, get it topped up. Get it on a ramp, little squirts, just get it topped up every year. If you don't drive it very often, if it's just a show car, once every 3-5 years, just get it topped up. As long as it comes off, it wears away.
Unless you use Dinitrol.
They're all used Dinitrol, which is a harder surface, but that's not wax oil, that's not cavity wax. You do need to get wax oil topped up, yeah.
How many hours out of 24 do you work? Because no disrespect, there'll be a hell of a lot of work for the 4 or 5 of you.
All of them.
He doesn't work at all.
I don't know. I feel offended. No.
Quite a lot, to be fair. You may have noticed we've all got a slight tan, except for him. And we've all been on holiday. You went to Vietnam.
I went to Vietnam.
You went to Athens.
For 3 weeks.
Athens. It
was for medical reasons.
Medical reasons. You went to Athens for 2 weeks, and I went to Turkey for 2 weeks, and we've just come back. And then we're going to SEMA, which we also need to talk about. We're going to SEMA on Sunday to...
that should be good. Videos and everything. Lots of Instagram, stuff like that.
Yeah, so we are going to SEMA. It is... What date is it?
We're going on the 3rd.
going on the 3rd. We'll come back
I think
on
we'll come
the
the
10th.
10th, yeah.
Yeah. So the SEMA show is between them. It's on the weekend. So
So after the 10th, give it maybe a week or two, you'll get some SEMA videos.
are you editing them?
Give it a month or two, you get some SEMA videos.
There you go. So yeah, we are going to SEMA. So we're trying to get ahead on the videos while we're away, which is just crazy.
And bear in mind when you say it's a lot of work, the company runs as a normal company the first part of the day minus Ryan, because Ryan's nothing but a creator. Nothing but a creator. It's like you're nothing but a creator. Get back over there. You're nothing but a creator. Ryan's a creator. That's all he does. That's all he does here. It sounds the same, doesn't it?
I do more than you.
Anyway, yeah, he does. But we have a company that Richard and John and me, when I'm here, run at the front. Now that turns revenue around. But because we're trying to integrate the creator side of it, as YouTube side of it, we do sacrifice a little bit of our own time, a little bit of our own profits and things like that to create contents for you guys to watch. So Ryan works on that full time, so it does turn over as a normal garage with these guys and part of me. But the rest of the cars are fairly slow because one, the very big builds. Doesn't matter what anybody says, a full restoration and a big build takes a year or so.
For you, 3 years.
I felt like I ended a little bit too early.
You did, yeah. You took me about surprise.
I thought there was something else there, but there's nothing. It's gone.
I'd love to see a retro modded Porsche 914. Wide arches.
914. Yeah.
4 litre, flat 6. Can you persuade Shmee with his megabucks to do this?
Well, for one, he's only got a flat 4.
He's got a flat 4, yes. He wants to get the original engine running first, and then I think he's going to then move from there.
Well, the thing is, he's got our support. So if he wants us to restore this car to a flat 4, enjoy it, have some fun, and when he's bored, turn it into a big wide arch flat 6, we're up for it.
There you go. Big thanks for the great content. Any chance you can get a list of the music which is running on your headphones?
Just listen. You listen to some trance stuff.
So through my headphones, this is a question I've been asked a couple of times. In my headphones, I would listen to a state of trance. So trance songs and stuff like that.
I just listen to lo-fi.
I do enjoy like Armin van Buuren and stuff like that. So that's what I listen to. It gets me, gets me going, gets the juices flowing. So I'm grinding and welding to that.
Juices flowing.
Yeah. Not them juices.
Well, if you combine that with electricity while you're grinding, that's a health and safety issue.
Yeah. So I'd listen to a state of trance and things like that. Things to G me up.
There's an idea. What do I listen to lo-fi and maybe Coldplay, stuff like that. What do you listen to?
Northern Soul, Ska.
These are two little guys, yeah.
I'm an old boy, so yeah.
What do you listen to?
Also trance.
There you go.
And Ska.
Oh, let's see
When you're reminiscing.
When I was little.
When you're reminiscing.
Luminosity and a state of trance.
Yeah.
Going to a state of trance in February. If anyone's going to be there, hit me up because we're going as well.
I mainly listen to S Club 7, Bee Gees.
I'm a Barbie girl.
That's not S Club 7. Reach for the stars.
How
That's
do you
S Club
keep?
7.
You're going to get us demonetised.
Yeah. You're allowed to have like 15 seconds.
How do you keep track of all the parts and screws when you're tearing a whole car apart? Very difficult, especially when there's like 17 cars that we're tearing apart.
Yeah.
We've got like systems in place that we put the parts in a certain order. We put the screws, we label everything up so we can obviously put things back together. Just like the Porsche, it took us.
We try to have a system of putting. It don't always work. We sometimes lose stuff and have to search for it. But we always find it because there's only certain areas that they're in.
Yes. There was a comment from Colin, but I've just lost it.
Where's Colin? Are you watching Colin?
No, not Colin.
Right.
Colin Lawrence. He did comment, and I've just lost
Yeah,
it.
great job by the camera Petson. That's the person, I think.
Huh?
Are the arms aching holding the camera still?
No, it's on a tripod now.
Yeah, it's on a tripod. Cole.
Yeah, she put it on a tripod now.
Yeah, she does a very amazing job at doing all the filming, getting all the pan shots and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's a good girl.
Doing a real good job.
Somebody
Shots
said
of
you
the
need to grow a
pans.
real beard, yeah.
When are you going to rebuild Matt Armstrong's E24? What did you say?
Somebody
We've
said
been
you
through
need
that.
to
It's
grow a
over there.
real
It's just
beard.
waiting parts and planning.
That's not even. What?
Stop laughing,
You want
you.
me to grow it for you? And I'll give it you, because I have to
Right.
trim my
I might have gaps in my beard, right? But there's no need to highlight it, whoever said that.
Is this still the right colour? Yours is
Mine's
completely
grey.
grey.
Well, it's not
Mine's
grey.
semi-grey.
It's not grey anymore, it's white.
I'm Exon,
All right, bro.
That's
his other bro.
That's the other
my
bro.
other brother.
Yeah.
Brother, son. We've got another brother. I'm Exon. Mick, how you doing, bruv?
Wagwan, bro.
Yeah, there you go. Typically, how many hours do each of you put in on a daily basis? 0.
I was here all day yesterday. Well, yeah, well,
No, you
I
weren't.
went,
No,
yeah, I
yeah.
went at 5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I went at
And
5.
you turned up late as
Yeah, I
well.
turned up. Did I turn up late?
Do you stick to the 9 to 5 Monday to Friday type thing? What do you
We-
do?
9 till 6.
9 till 6. That's a lie.
Same
What do you
over
do?
here.
9 to 5 and then a Saturday morning because of the grandbabies.
Right, what do you do?
Usually, can we just, no comments, please. Usually, somewhere around about 8:30 to about 12 o'clock at night. no, it's round about 6-ish, usually. But I've been absent for a bit,
Yeah.
so, yeah.
I've been known to do all-nighters.
He does the most hours.
I
by
do
far.
ridiculous hours.
Because he's got youth on his side.
Youth.
Yeah, youth.
Well, when are you going?
Tomorrow.
Seema.
Seema.
Sunday.
Sunday.
Sunday, yeah. Flying out Sunday.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
I've not even packed yet.
He's not even he's not packed his bags. Mine are methodically set out there, ready to
Lastminute.com.
roll up and pop in my bag.
Paul Oakenfold, 1999. Yes, that's a good mix. That I know that one. That's a good one. Sorry, just music again.
Oh yeah. Trancing out.
Yes. When are you going to rebuild Matt Armstrong's car? It's rebuilt. We just need to do the body kit, and then he's going to do
Lots
everything
of
else.
planning, lots of planning. So.
As a content creator, are you pressuring Ryan to shave or?
I did say to him, because we're doing the SEMA videos and things like that, I did say to him 2 days ago, don't forget to get your hair and your beard cut.
Right.
And, yeah.
Gareth, you're banned.
I'm going to unban you. And it's fine.
Hello, Adam from Hawaii. Thanks. Have a nice weekend, guys. Trance is just so good. Yeah, you're missing out if you don't listen
it's
to
all
trance.
right. It's all right.
It's got to be the good trance, though. Good trance.
I can't get into it because it's just music.
Hello from Michigan, USA. Love watching you guys do your magic. We enjoy doing the magic.
you.
We enjoy showing people what we do, how we do it.
And don't forget, when the second channel comes out, it's more tutorial. When we take a panel off Colin Furze's car and we kind of show you come to the bench, we hit it a little bit and then we go, there's actually hours worth of work in that. So we film it, we're eventually going to start editing those so you can just see us make one little panel and see how it's gone. And that'll be on the second channel. We don't know what it's going to be called yet. Ryan's about to set that up in the next near future. In the next near future. In the next near future.
So that's even more distant away.
yeah.
Martin, he knows what the crack is. I agree with Ryan. ASOT is a great listen. It is.
Yeah, so is S Club 7.
A State of Trance. February, we're going to a State of Trance in Rotterdam. If anyone's there, give me a shout.
We've gone a bit.
You never told us about that.
Yeah.
Is that another holiday?
Another one.
Another holiday. I've been on holiday once in 5 years, and now you're saying another holiday.
Way too many.
I don't know how you guys. I don't know you guys were going to America. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a Mexican.
Off to see me, so if you want to bring us a cup of tea or anything.
There you go.
See that?
That was a Mexican. That was your bro.
All right, yeah.
That was your bro.
Yeah, bruv.
This is great to see. I'm a little late. You're going to have to go back and watch the whole thing again.
You can, yeah.
And then watch the 5.5 hours of the Auto Alex one as well. Watch that one.
Oh,
That's
wow,
good.
yeah.
A
I've
technical
not even seen it
question.
myself.
How old is the brush that you... Right, you're banned. Gareth, I'm not even reading your question because I've banned you. So
What-
I'm not
what is the
reading it.
question?
No, I'm not reading
Read it out, read it out.
You're talking about some rust and stuff. You don't need to know that.
Yeah,
How old is the brush that you use to apply the rust prevention paint? We use a spray.
Yeah,
All right.
because we lost the brush.
Yeah, we lost the brush. It was that old that we lost it.
all right. I'm missing something, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is great to see. I'm a little late. I've already read that question. When is the next Matt Armstrong video? That will be in the next month because we're still planning the body kit because we're building a full body kit by hand, custom fabrication, bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah,
It's
quick
gonna be crazy.
reiteration because the Matt Armstrong one seems to be popular. We're in the planning stages. There's a lot of planning to do to make this metal prefabricated, custom fabricated body kit. We've got to do a lot of planning, make sure lines are in the right place, and a lot of sourcing items so that we can set the wheels turning in the next motion. Hey?
In the next motion.
Yeah, I don't-
People love the beard. Ryan needs to shave
You
his
wouldn't-
beard and grow
you-
a mustache for November.
Is that Movember?
Movember.
Shall I grow a beard? In the comments down below, shall I go big bushy beard?
Can you grow a big bushy beard?
I kind of can, but it comes out in all directions and it kind of goes like this.
How many
Off
black
in this
Sharpie
direction.
pens do you guys
Yeah,
go
look
through a
like
month?
this. You what?
How many black Sharpie pens do you guys go through a month?
Lots.
I've got a couple in my pocket, actually.
Absolutely nothing. They just vanish.
Yeah, Sharpie pen. They vanish because you keep losing them.
If anybody wants to know, we buy tons and tons of them. We've got these at Costco.
I think somebody eats them.
Costco. Bada bing, bada boom from
Got
John.
another one as well. Some of you guys ask us what we use and what's the special paper that we use for all our templates. Now, I'll go grab a little
down
bit. I'll go grab a big bit.
Grab a big bit. John Clark, bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Loving it. Do you guys ever have a beer in the garage?
You should. I agree. You should.
Should have lots of beer in garage.
We try to stay away from beer. We try and keep, healthy, good lifestyle, eat vegetarian stuff, vegetables.
Vegetarian stuff.
Right.
No, we try and eat healthy. Go on then. You got 2 pieces there.
Yeah, I've got 2 pieces. A lot of people ask us what this is and where we get it from. Now this, it's cheap as chips and
Chips
it's
aren't
literally, you know when you go for get your car MOT'd or valeted and they put one of these in your footwell to stop your boots going on the nice valeted carpet, that's all it is. And you get a wad of that for 12 quid.
A wad?
A wad.
Shows you
An absolute wad of it for 12 quid.
12 quid.
It lasts all of us. We get 1 packet and it lasts all of us about a year for a packet. One packet.
12 quid's cheap as chips, is
Yeah,
it?
cheapest. Well, chips are 12 quid now.
About that.
Not far off. Yeah, not far off.
Shmi 914 going back stock for now, yes.
For now.
He is going to be doing a reveal on the paintwork after the SEMA show. He
Yeah,
will be
as
coming
well as
here.
the interiors, doing a custom interior as
He'll
well.
be coming here and filming a full video on the 914. That's what he's mentioned to us.
We've got a
And
couple of creators lined up coming here. Also, we've just watched this channel. Well, watch the other channel actually, because we'll be doing podcasts as well.
what's it?
We've
The other
got-
channel doesn't exist, so how can
Not
we
yet,
watch it?
not yet. You can't watch it yet, but keep an eye out for the next channel because that's going to have all us tutorials in and as podcasts. We've got a lineup of creators for coming in for us to do podcasts with. The first one you'll see is me interviewing Ryan and Ryan interviewing me.
Yeah. Is Shmi's car the worst condition bodge you've ever seen? If not,
No.
what is? That was pretty bad because of the amount of lapped panels. The panels weren't even primed. It was a bodge.
The
It was a
disaster,
massive
the
bodge.
disaster Datsun were
But
worse though.
the disaster Datsun was actually worse, to be fair. So yeah, that's crazy. When do we clash? Hold on. Triggers Broom, yeah. When do we clash the 914? Triggers Broom, no longer a Porsche. Oh, class, he means.
Class, yeah.
When do we class the 914 as not a 914?
All cars are like that. You kind of have to replace a lot of parts. You cut one bit off, you'll find bit next to it is rusty. You find next bit rusty. Rusty? Hate rusty.
Rusty.
You find next bit's rusty. And it just kind of goes on like that. There's still a lot of original car left. If you go in the boot, it's all original. Go on the floor, 90% of it's original. There's still only 10%, maybe 20% that we've replaced.
Love the show. Thank you very much. When do we, except for dyeing his hair, does your dad ever get mistaken for who?
Keir Starmer.
Keir Starmer.
Keir Starmer. You mean I'm not going to get political. I'm not going to get political.
Not tall enough.
Yeah,
Keir
for one, I'm
Starmer.
not tall enough. For two, I don't dye my hair. Everybody thinks I dye my hair, because
There you go. Yeah. Anyway, moving swiftly on.
I'm originally a ginner, so
You should get to. Are you?
yeah. When I was a kid, ginner.
You should get Matt Armstrong to come and assist with his car.
tried.
Matt Armstrong is a very busy man, doing a lot of stuff, going to different places and stuff. So we know he's busy. Unfortunately, he can't come down because he's so busy. But yes, we do need to get onto his car again and get it sorted. But we, like I say, designing the body kit for that. So that's that. My wife can't stop saying "bada bing, bada boom."
I've got some. Yeah, it's working in my head. I'm not going to say that. No.
Oh, that's great.
You guys deserve your own TV. You guys deserve your own TV program.
Right, hold on. So we have been approached by a company for our own TV show, but that's all we're going to say.
Three at the moment. Three
Okay,
companies.
yeah, three
His own
different
TV
companies.
show.
So that is also in the background. It's not set in stone yet.
And it's
but,
not a quick thing. It's a very, very slow process.
But the Bangers and Cash car restoring classics Opal Manta A, which is over there, which we've shown earlier in the live video, that will be on TV, and you'll see us on TV.
And thank you for the comment. Yeah.
Here's a good one for you. This is quite good. Merch with bada bing, bada boom on it.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Yes.
probably on it.
That's
Yeah.
a good idea, that.
and what I always tell you, lot, stop it and tidy up.
Yeah.
Stop it, tidy up. I think we should be able.
I'm too busy working.
Yeah. I'm too busy working. Do you see? Merch. We've got all the. Grab some tools and crack on. Everything.
Got a statement.
Yeah.
The repairs you do are amazing. Here in the States, people treat cars too disposable.
Thank you. These lads' repairs are not too bad as well.
You've not repaired a car in 3 months.
No, he's right. I haven't. Thank you.
Where is
We
the
do
disaster
appreciate that.
Datsun? The disaster Datsun is right there. We've shown it earlier and we've spoken about that car earlier in the live video.
As soon as this live video ends, you can rewind. I think you can rewind a live anyway. You can rewind. Just grab out of the live grab out of the button, rewind it. You can watch the live right from the beginning. Or you can go, when it's published, you can then go and watch it from the beginning anyway.
Yeah. Awesome work and content, guys. Second channel sounds good.
Yep. It's It's going to be more tutorial on all the bits that
I don't know
you
where
guys
you're
wanna
fitting
see.
this in because you're never here. It's just us three trying to. We don't have the time.
They're going to make time. Don't worry.
Slave labour. Ryan, where did you get Bada Bing Bada Boom from? Was it from Godfather? I don't actually know.
He
where
just
I
kind
got
of
it.
plucked it out of thin air.
I don't-
He was
yeah.
just filming and he just said, "Bada bing, bada boom."
There was. I needed to end the sentence like, and we're going to do this and we're going to do this, and I needed to end the sentence somehow. So I was like, Bada Bing Bada Boom.
Yeah, and if you want a better word, some rubbish came out of his mouth.
Someone's just giving you a proper one here. You need your own detailing products with bada bing, bada boom.
That's a good one, actually.
Yeah. We watch this space because of detailing products. There's something going off in the background with that as well. But bada bing, bada boom on it.
Bada Bing Bada Boom. It's just easy, isn't it? Just like what you're having for tea. Bada Bing Bada Boom. What you're doing that? Bada Bing. It's just a conversation ender for everything. You can just use it for anything. Bada Bing Bada Boom. I just used it then. Did you see that?
I was going to ask what this is.
Yeah,
but
don't
it's-
eat that.
Yeah, you know what that says though? That says somebody's tried.
I'm online looking to book flights. Have you got VIP tickets for SEMA? I can make Thursday, Friday. This is the guy that commented on my beard.
Bring a cup of tea.
You ain't getting the ticket now, bud.
We're there from the 3rd. We're the whole complete part of the show, and we're guests of EBC.
We are guests of EBC, so we're part of their crew when we're
It's his
going.
first time at SEMA, so we don't kind of know how it works. So we'll be somewhere there.
We'll be there.
I think we've got VIP tickets.
Yeah.
Tickets, yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
I've lost where I am now. I'm looking to have you got fair. Yeah, so we'll be there all the time. So yeah, if you want to pass through and say hi,
If you see us, just give us a tap on the shoulder, say hi. He don't bite.
But you do.
Yeah.
Another creator said that Matt had lost interest in BMW. Is that correct?
Everybody's got their opinion.
So Matt hasn't lost interest, but it was not something that he's done before. So rust repair isn't something that Matt does. He does obviously the newer cars, the crash repairs and stuff like that. He will get that car back, and he is highly modifying that car. So we just need to get it across the line, get it painted, get it back to him, back on its running gear. Bada bing, bada boom. See, it ends every sentence. Loving it.
Well,
it does.
I know, but that went on. What's next?
It does. I don't know. Greetings from Detroit.
Detroit. That's a long way.
Yeah. Ex-Brit, yeah. Second channel, just do like everyone else. Make it YCR Mark II. Where's Matt Armstrong's car? Just over there. We have mentioned that in this
If
video.
you grab
Just
the
rewind
rewind
it.
and have a look, we've gone over that's about that.
Just want to say, great channel. I enjoy seeing the process. Thank you very much, James.
Thank you, James.
Where's the Armstrong? The Armstrong car. This guy keeps asking. It's early in the video. Just watch the video again, and you'll see Mr. Matt Armstrong's
We've
car.
been over Matt Armstrong's car a couple of times now. If you just grab that rewind button, rewind a bit, you'll see where we got to.
Welcome to the Bada Bing Bada Boom show. Now streaming on Paramount Plus every Thursday. Hey, that came off the tongue. That really easy, didn't it?
Yeah, but where we're going to get the time?
I'll make time.
We'll make time. Yeah, we'll make time.
Are there any cars you'd love to repair but haven't up until now? an R35 GTR, and then when I repair it, I'm keeping it. No, an R34, sorry. R34
yeah.
GTR.
R34.
And then I keep it.
For me, what do you want? I'm going to think about mine.
Oh, mine's dead easy.
Yeah, it's a Ford Cortina.
Ford Cortina.
2 litre GXL.
Nissan 350Z.
What did you say?
Or the gear.
Oh, the gear.
Nissan 350Z.
350Z.
I don't know, so many. Tons, absolute tons. Most of it. Hey, I want to do an old, really expensive Ferrari Dino or something.
Yeah, Ferrari Dino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all you Ferrari Dino owners out there, get them in.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
It is though.
Yeah. Australia, hello. Thanks for tuning in. Netherlands, hello. Thank you for tuning in. George, grab that bar, rewind, bada bing, bada boom. You'll see Mr. Matt Armstrong's car. Do you ever use gas welding like was used years ago? Bada bing, bada boom.
Do you what?
I'm going to call this video bada bing, bada boom.
No, you know. Do you gas welding like was used years ago? I don't even know what that means.
We don't gas weld.
No.
MIG
Oh,
welds.
right. Gas welding. I used to years ago before MIG welding weren't any good.
Yeah.
They used to have really bad transformers in them.
Yeah.
You used to make bird poo, so we used to gas weld. Problem is with gas welding, it transfers too much heat. You've got to heat the panel up, so it transfers too much heat through the panel, so it makes a lot of warpage.
Yeah.
MIG welding doesn't.
Hello to Jasvir, if I've said that correctly. Yeah, Mr. Jasvir. He's actually signed our Countach as well, just on the back wing. He's doing an E30 build, doing really well on that. Continue sending me photos of that car because it's good to see progress.
That was signed by all the creators, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Still
and,
got some creators to go on
Yeah,
that one.
he came especially
Yeah.
for us on that show, and you weren't there.
I weren't there.
Yeah, you weren't
Came
there.
for you.
Yeah, Supra, yes.
We've got a GT4 outside at the moment that's coming inside, ready for repair. So we've yet to decide whether it's gonna grace the channel. We've got to have a good look at it first.
Got a 1600E that needs a bit of TLC. Hit us up on Steve at Yorkshire-car-restoration.co.uk.
Yep. If you look at one of my older videos, because I haven't been doing them for a while, if you look at one of my older videos, you'll see at the top, at the start and the end, there's always an email address. If you email that, I will get straight back to you.
Last time you mentioned an AE86
AE86.
that you would like to rebuild, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
very
probably
good.
did.
Yeah.
I've got a bad memory as well.
Yeah, so AE86 RX7, which is
Yeah.
up there.
Oh, right. Yeah.
We never
that's
mentioned the RX7.
That's the Tokyo Drift
Yeah.
car. Yeah. Definitely AE86.
We've got an RX7, which is my dad's car up there, which my dad's working, or was working on.
Why does it keep coming back to me?
Because you're never here.
I was never.
Always
here.
blame the guy that's not there.
Is that a real statement? Can you say I was never here?
I was never.
It's like a past, present.
You're
I was
never
never here.
Was never here.
Yeah.
Also, just want to say, love the channel. Attention to detail is sublime. Also, I love the tunes during the videos. Thank you very much. This is a big question. Why don't we mix the tunes up? Music is very difficult to try and find that's copyright free, that suits the style of our videos.
We spend a lot of time looking for music.
Yeah, I spend hours and hours trolling through YouTube.
So that we don't repeat too much.
Creative Commons, and we've got the Epidemic Sounds that we subscribe to as well. It's difficult to find the music that suits the channel, that suits the mood of the
And
video.
we can't use your normal, regular music because it's all copyright. So we can't use that. So we can't put Rihanna on for you.
Oh, we don't get paid.
Hello, Ralph from Germany. I'm absolutely addicted to your videos. My videos are not his, of course.
That's what you said, but you pointed at the wrong person.
Yeah.
And it came out of the wrong mouth.
Yeah, okay.
My videos, not his. There's a little bit of friendly competition. We like to we like to create panels better than each other. It keeps us going.
Yep.
Obviously, mine are best.
Great music choices, thank you, Andy. Music is very difficult to try and add into the videos. And then when we get like non-copyright music, we still get copyright issues on the videos.
Yeah, not copyright strikes, but we get copyright issues.
People pretending it's their music.
Pretending it's theirs, even though it's a copyright-free music. So then we have to prove that it's not theirs. So we kind of try to stick to people who've created music that never gets copyright strikes.
Yeah.
So it's really, really hard.
Your music is fine, repetition is fine. It's like your signature, yes.
People say, why don't we just use workshop sounds? Now, if you imagine him grinding, me grinding, him hammering, him grinding.
It's very loud.
It is very, very. We've all got big earplugs on, earphones on. It's very loud here. You cannot hear you. If I shout Ryan over the other side of the workshop, he can't hear me. I have to go and tap him on the shoulder. It's that loud here. We've got a compressor running. We've got a paint sprayer going. Sometimes we've got other people in here doing other work. So.
Every time we're talking time. That's what we've got to shout to everyone to make sure everyone is quiet.
So that you can record a little intro or an outro.
And then as soon as someone's recording, mainly me, because you don't do videos, everyone everyone comes over and is stood behind the camera. So I'm looking at the camera and everyone's behind the camera and putting me off.
And then he goes, done, and all noise starts again. So we can't record just workshop sounds.
One take Jake, they call me. Thanks for that. As well as repair was common used gas. Wish bada bing bada boom. Get the merch sorted. Yes, we will get the merch sorted.
Yeah.
The merch, yes. Merchandise. Jenny is saying behind the camera, she's telling me off because I'm not actually saying about merchandise. Shopify, we do have YCRUK.com. That is our merch. We've got loads of stuff on there.
Get on there, yep.
We've got the hoodies. Look at this, I'm forgetting. We've got the hoodies. Look at that.
We've got some...
And we are adding some stuff. We've got some key rings, we've got some stickers, we've got some flasks that say Yorkshire Restoration engraved into them. We've got T-shirts. I'm wearing one right now.
The key rings are... How much are the key rings? The key rings are only...
I'm wearing one.
He's wearing a key ring.
I'm wearing some merch.
Yeah. I'm not. I'm wearing some hand-me-down.
So if you want some merchandise, do check out ycr.uk.com. It's the merchandise. If you need to, then just put YCR merchandise in Google and it will come up there. And we've got loads of stuff on there.
We do all the embroidery ourselves.
We do all the embroidery ourselves.
Yeah.
We need a big card to tell me stuff. We do all the embroidery ourselves. So we've got an embroidery machine. This is what we do. This is what we do.
Again, that's just one of the things that you don't see behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Ryan goes home and edits, and then both of these, when they're editing, both of them are doing the merch as well. They're trying to sort the merch out, trying to do the embroidery. So we do have a lot going on, but YCR is it's our waking, our sleeping, our everything. We think nothing but YCR all the time.
Oh, for the past 4 months.
I've been in Vietnam.
And Andy Nichols wants to know about your gloves. He says, work gloves, question mark.
Yep, MaxiFlex. We've been over this just a bit ago, but MaxiFlex, absolutely fantastic gloves. These are one of our sponsors. They send us the heavy duty ones. These are absolutely superb. They're very, very dexterous. That's a good word, that one.
Dexterous.
You can get the lighter weight ones, which we use for general purpose, and we use these slightly heavier ones when we're welding because there's more heat. These are Kevlar ones, these.
Yeah.
These ones are made out of other stuff. These are the Ultimate, and these are the Kevlar ones. I use these all the time, actually, because you can still put bolts on with them. They're superb. Out of all the gloves I've used in all the years, the MaxiFlex ones are by far, for me, the best.
From ATG.
Yeah, from ATG. You will find a link in my descriptions of my videos.
Sorry if I've missed it, but I hope the main man is okay. Yes, I'm fine.
I'm fine.
I said it
I'm
first.
good. I'm good. I was poorly for a little bit. We're getting it sorted out. Back on the channel. Back creating videos.
Can you do a segment on making Yorkshire puddings?
We'll have to ask Jen, because she knows more about
Do you know how to
cooking
do
than us
Yorkshire
fat
puddings?
blokes do.
Do you know what? I don't. Well,
We'd-
he was a chef before all
I used to be a chef, believe it or not.
There's a thing. Who sounds the most Yorkshire? Yeah. In comments and down in the description below.
Who sounds the most Yorkshire?
I'm going to say Icky Thump.
Yorkshire. Who sounds more Yorkshire?
You mentioned you don't ask for money from other creators for their bills, but surely you get them to pay for the products used and not pay out of your own pocket. So we've got everything just about in-house, all the dinner troll stuff. So they're our sponsor.
Most of the products are sponsors, aren't they?
Yeah, most of the products are sponsors, so we use them sponsored products on the cars, and obviously that helps the sponsors as well to get the recognition. and stuff.
We're even sponsored with our sheet metal, which is Bentley Steel Supplies.
Yes.
They do us cost metal, so we pay for everything we build, even the customers' cars. We pay bare minimum for us metal. So yeah, everything's
We've
kind of
got
sponsored.
big barriers at the roller doors. We've got low security. We've got big
Rollover jigs
H-beams.
all made by
Big
steel.
H-beams that they've actually supplied at cost. All the rollover jig that we've just made in the upcoming Shmee video, that was all kindly given by...
by donated by
Yeah.
Bentley Steel Supplies.
And we will do a segment collecting that steel in the upcoming video as well.
Yeah.
And most other creators are too tight. Because you're all buying posh cars.
I've got a posh. It's
There's-
not posh.
there's a
Van.
comment for you.
I've got a van.
I miss Steve's crap videos.
Thank you. I'm sure he read that out wrong.
I did, actually,
yeah, thank you. You obviously missed my fantastic videos. Thank you very much. Do appreciate that.
Does anyone have any favourite tools, like a favourite hammer,
Oh, yeah.
that you won't share, lend, loan to anyone else in the team? My dad's got a really small hammer that he
He's
uses.
got a really small hammer that he uses.
Where's my favourite hammer? It's got my favourite hammer.
And
I do have a favourite hammer. It's just a tiny little hammer, and I use that for bashing everything just about. Sometimes I swap to panel hammers, things like that, when I do need them, but most of the time I always go for a go-to. I think it cost me about £5 about 20 years ago.
Right.
Little hammer.
We'll just rattle through this.
Yeah.
Do you have any hoodies in fat ass size? I
We
got
do.
a 6-pack and I have a beer barrel. Yes, we do go up to...
I've got that as well.
We do as many XLs as you need, so we can obviously get hold of those, and we embroider them ourselves and send them out. So yes, that is that.
Again, do be patient with the merchandise. It doesn't come out to you within a day. We don't pay any companies to do this. We do it all ourselves. So be a bit patient, give it a little bit of time.
Where did YCR all start? Basically,
In my garage.
my dad had a company where he was doing MX5s and a couple of classics. I was working in civil engineering. I then said about
He
starting a
basically
YouTube channel.
Yeah. It came up about, well, we'll be going about 4 years, haven't we? So 6 years prior to that. So 10 years ago, Ryan came to me after working for 20 years in a little 1,000 square foot unit, trying to get bigger and trying to get more fancy. Because the skill was there, it's just I couldn't get myself out there. Ryan came to me 6 years before we started YouTube, and he said, we were watching it, and he said, this should be on YouTube. And basically, I turned around and said, oh, don't be silly, I'm too busy working, go away.
Think of how big we would be now.
And
We'd
that
be on
was-
millions of subscribers by now.
That was 10 years ago. And then 6 years later, after me watching YouTube, I said to Ryan, yeah, you're probably right, we need to be on YouTube. So we started YouTube, and from that, we've gone from, with 2,000 square feet it was, we've gone from 2,000 square feet and about 6 cars to 10,000 square feet inside, 10,000 square feet outside.
And 90 cars.
And a gantry train and about 90 cars.
A gantry train.
Gantry train. The train.
Lady behind the camera, did you read Ralph's comment?
Ralph Kunz.
No. Show the lady behind the camera if you would like to.
Go on.
It's up to you.
Just come round front.
Yeah. Here you go. Stand next to Richard because you're short. There you go.
That was good. Make me look tall.
Yeah, make
It's
him
gonna
look
make me
up.
look tall.
This is Jenny. Jenny's helping out with the camera stuff. You're behind the camera. Attempting. You're doing a good job. So the newer videos that we're releasing, you'll see someone is actually holding the camera and doing really nice shots, and that's actually Jenny that's doing that. So it's giving us better content, better quality content, and it's making it faster for me, so I don't have to put it on a tripod and start doing everything myself. So yeah, Jenny, thanks for joining us today.
That's fine. I'll leave you to it.
Right, I think we may.
Merch trust.
Have we got anything else? Or?
Do we have a drill sponsor? No. We need a drill sponsor.
Yeah,
We
sharp
need,
ones.
we need a drill sponsor because we keep blunting all drills and we ain't got time to put Mr. Drill Master on it.
Can
and
you
make 'em sharp again.
can you send merchandise to Australia? We
Send it
send
anywhere.
most of our merchandise to Australia and the US actually. So yes, we can. We can send it wherever it needs to be. We've got loads of merch on the YCR store as well. So just check that stuff out. Really good stuff. Yes. Why don't you wear it?
Yeah,
Oh, yours is in the wash, isn't it?
people like the live streams, they like the raw content.
Yeah. What
Cool.
manufacturer
Raw
did the
content.
worst job of rust with? What?
Because
Which
you see how silly we are.
which manufacturer did the worst job of rust protection prevention? That's got to be Datsun. They rusted on the showroom
Yeah,
floor.
well,
then.
put it this way: if you ask me which car I wouldn't, I'd be confident buying a car blindly with pictures. Apart from a Datsun, I will never buy a Datsun ever again blindly.
You bought that Datsun. If you rewind to the first video, it said, this is solid on the backside.
It's all solid.
It's just about solid.
Now all the back end of the car is gone. We had to cut it out,
Yeah.
all of it.
Right.
There's some of the front left.
I think that's about time we wrap this up because
That's it.
You're probably going to go home again.
I'm going to go home. Yeah.
I've
Cough for a little bit.
got the Cosmo to finish and then Shmi's car to finish before we go on holiday tomorrow, and I've
Yeah.
not even packed.
Yeah.
I still need a shower.
I've got to wash my van.
And I've got to pick my grandbaby up from the swimming, otherwise he'll be drowning.
Well, there you go. Right. So, any last comments?
No.
Sound? Any last comments?
No.
Sound? Last comments?
Yeah, again, thank you for your support, guys. Thank you for the asking where I was. Do appreciate it. Makes it feel really, really good. Which I needed a bit of a G up to get me going again. So,
Yeah.
and I needed this live to kind of get me going again. So we do appreciate it, and thank you very much. We're very humble for all your support. Again,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thanks for the donations. Thanks to the sponsors. And again, my dad's been poorly, but he will be coming back on the channel very soon in another 3 months when he decides
No,
to.
now.
Now.
I'm already on it. Just a little bit. I'll be working up to it.
SEMA is next week. We are going to SEMA. If you are about,
SEMA, yeah.
yeah, do check us out. Do,
Tap us on the shoulder.
yeah.
Say hi.
All of that.
Are you going to be doing more raw footage, raw videos on the Mark II channel when you get it up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
More with podcasts and things, and
So there
yeah,
you
all
go,
sorts of stuff. We don't know yet.
Yeah, so thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the continued support of all the views, the comments. Keep commenting. We do read all the comments.
Click that like button.
We're just struggling to answer everything because he's not very well and he's
Yeah,
doing other stuff. And
bear in mind, guys, we do read everything you post. We just can't. We don't have time because we don't have any time anymore.
Yeah.
We don't have time to answer it, but we do try a few things.
it is difficult to try and obviously keep this place running, because all the creators' cars and our cars were paid for. And that's for a reason, of course, because
Yeah, to
of,
bring you content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To bring you content. But then we're doing cars in the background, so there's an awful lot going on in the background. All the merchandise, the editing, the planning.
All done by us four.
The TV. There's just so much that's going on in the background that you guys don't actually see because you see the videos, but it's difficult to keep on top of everything.
2025 for us is going to be big.
So you need to pull your finger out and get
fingers
that Porsche
Fingers
done.
in.
You need to get the Porsche done, the RS2000, right? Yeah. Colin Furze one. That needs to be done before his
Done.
garage is done.
I'm going to race, Colin. Mr. Furze, I'm racing you. I'll finish this before you finish your garage.
You've not
Maybe.
even touched that car in 4 months.
I blew on it because I saw some dust.
Do you want him to give you an head start?
Right. So again, thank you very much for tuning in.
Thank you.
We will do regular, well, maybe every 2 months or something, a live every 2 months, just to update you guys on what's going on. There's loads going on. Bada bing, bada boom. So yeah.
So on that note, we'll all bada bing, bada bung you.
Press the X on the top corner.
Yeah.
Bye guys.